Welcome to Grim Dark Gains, a weekly podcast where we help you ascend from a giant into a mega gargant. Today, we will be answering how to build a Space Marine physique on a guardsman budget. But before we dive into today's topic, we'll chat about our life, lifting, and hobby. Hello, Eli. How are you doing today?
I'm quite good, Alex. How are you, sir?
I'm good. I am drinking tea from my cat book mug.
Nice, nice. I have the like half a thing of pre-workout left because I didn't finish it for my actual workout.
Oh, wow. I'm surprised. Dang.
I usually drink most of it before a workout, then I sip on the rest of it during. Just because I put my creatine and stuff in it too. But this time my workout was awful, so I didn't even finish it. Yeah, I
Why's that?
well I woke up and I was tired. It's like today should be a rest day, but I'm leaving town on Thursday, so I feel like I should just go to the gym every day this week. I went to the
Sure.
gym. I did like a couple sets of bench press. I could barely do 4 reps of like 200 pounds, and I was like, you know
Ah,
what? This is dumb.
one of those days.
I'm just gonna do
One of those.
cardio and go home. Yeah.
Do you think
So
it's just lack of sleep?
I think so. Not enough sleep and like it's a little bit stressful. So much
Yeah.
stuff to do this week and last
Yeah.
week. A lot of work being done. But yeah, I should have just taken a rest day today. I should have just went and done
Yeah.
my cardio. I should have listened
Yeah.
to my body as we often
Yes.
say to do, and I
Yeah.
didn't. So I learned my
But
lesson.
at least you didn't, some people will say just push through it, get it done anyway, and it's going to be more harmful for you.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
Like I remember like about a month, maybe a month and a half ago, I was just starting to get sick. And I wasn't sure if I'm going to get fully sick or not. So I go to the gym, follow my program. I start doing shoulder press. I'm doing like 70% of the weight that I usually do with struggling. I'm like, what am I doing?
yeah,
I feel like crap.
yeah,
Why am I at the gym? Just go home, relax,
yep, yep.
take a
No,
nap,
I
right?
like
Yeah.
it was supposed to be legs today, and I woke up and I'm like, I feel not good. So if I do
Yeah.
legs, it's gonna be even worse. So let's at least do something that I want to do.
Right.
And then it was bad. And I did
Even though
shoulders
it's too
yesterday,
much.
so it's like, yeah. And if I did legs, it would have been a very mediocre leg
Oh,
workout, and I would have got no progress. And would have just been. I
awful.
would rather it'd be better off just resting more and doing legs tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
Dude, doing legs when you're gassed, like when you have no energy, is such a nightmare. Because like
yeah,
you just feel so like I start feeling nauseous and sick if I do that.
yeah,
Yeah, it's not fun.
especially on a cut. On a
Yeah.
bulk,
Oh
I can
yeah.
get myself through leg day, and it's like can be kind of enjoyable. But on a
Yeah.
cut, when all my exercises are in the dumps and like I don't know. Like
Yeah.
honestly, my upper body exercises usually stay okay, but my squat and my leg exercises are the first to go almost immediately on a cut, and they just don't progress for the next 6 months until I'm done cutting, and then they all the
That's
leg workouts just suck and like yeah.
yeah. Where are your calories at nowadays?
I don't know, not overly high. Probably like honestly, probably like 1,500. Like not high at
Oh,
all.
it's pretty low.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, but yeah,
It's pretty low.
no,
I mean, you're already pretty deep into the cut. How much longer are you gonna go?
I don't know. It's just gonna go nice and slow and steady for a while. For a while.
Got it.
Really nothing
Until you feel
nothing
like you're in a good
crazy.
space.
Yeah, like 1,500 calories for me is honestly like fine. Like I'm not
Sure.
hungry.
Because you are, I mean,
I'm
how much do you weigh now?
163 pounds, so really
Yeah,
not
that's
much.
fair.
Yeah,
That's fair.
yeah.
No.
I probably have 20 pounds more to lose, and then I'll look quite good. Call it a day. So
Yeah. Fair enough.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Sounds good, dude.
yeah.
I mean, it hasn't really affected like what you do in life too much
No, no,
yet. So that's good.
no. But the pedal on my exercise bike is broken, and
Ah,
the threads for the thing to screw it in are stripped and like obliterated. So I need to go get
geez.
something to like fuse them together. Something weld. I don't know what it's called. Some kind of goop to put it together because it doesn't screw in anymore. It just is yeah. So that's also messed things up. I can't do my morning cardio as efficiently now. And by that I mean I can't do it at all because it's really cold outside and I don't have the motivation to walk outside and I'm not on prep, so I just like don't want to do it. And I've been too freaking
Yeah.
busy anyways. I don't have time to do 40 minutes of cardio in the morning
Sure.
and 40 minutes in the afternoon. So yeah.
Yeah. What do you usually do when you do cardio? Do you listen to audiobooks?
Yep. In the morning, I usually like check my socials, and I listen to an audiobook, read, etc. Usually, I guess nowadays I like practice Japanese for 15 minutes while I do it. then when I'm at the gym for my post workout, I just read usually and like answer messages and yeah.
Dude, did you see? I'm not sure if you saw, but somebody on the last podcast commented in Japanese, "Big brother, please stop," because that's the only Japanese thing
uh,
I know.
uh,
So I didn't know what it said. I had to Google Translate. It was so dude, I had a good chuckle.
That's
That was
funny.
hilarious.
That's funny. Hmm.
All right, give me another Japanese phrase. Give me something.
I don't know what I said last time, but like I could say, like watashi wa nihongo, nihon, yeah, nihon. No, sorry, it's watashi wa nihon de unagi wo tebe masu, which would mean I will eat eel in Tokyo in the future.
Will you?
Uh, I will. Yes, it's my favorite.
Okay.
That's
Well,
my
it's
favorite dish.
useful.
So,
Useful now. There we
uh,
go.
like I don't know. I think gakusei or something like that means study. Uh, I don't know. Learn a lot of stuff, but I'm understanding. I'm understanding sentence structure, and I can say things. If I'm given a list of
Good.
words, I can make a sentence out of them, which is cool. I've learned like
Good.
half the particles that I need to know. I could say, "Passporto mitsude kudasai." Show me the passport, please. Um, all right.
Oh, so you'll understand when somebody asks you that. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I know like this, that, that over there, which, what. I knew all those now, so
Cool, dude.
yeah,
Heck yeah, man. You're making progress. That's good.
yeah,
You're not
yeah.
slacking.
It's we're getting
Before we
there.
jump into the hobby, one thing I gotta say with my fitness journey, this is so funny because it's like everybody in my family is like, "Told you so," and my friends. So about 3 weeks ago, I started feeling chest pains,
Mm.
and especially when I would have caffeine.
Oh,
So yeah, yeah, and I know why. I know why. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna come clean and be honest because this can happen to anybody. I was pushing 800 to 1,000 milligrams more days of the week than not.
bruh! Holy
At,
cow, man!
yeah, yeah, it's my own fault because I was kind of like I was trying to grind. Life was super busy. I was trying to get things done. And like if you do an 800 milligram day occasionally, like once a month,
Yeah,
once every couple of weeks, not a big deal. You're gonna be like all wired up, and it really hasn't affected. Well, I thought it didn't affect my anxiety too much at the moment.
yeah.
But dude, in hindsight, so anyway, so I'm course correcting. My chest pain is almost gone, right? It's pretty much not there. It was just like it was like God saying, like, dude, you gotta calm down. Right?
Mm,
So, but it's pretty crazy because I haven't done a caffeine break for longer than like 3 or 4 days, and then I would basically go back to my usual.
mm.
And for about a week now, I've been keeping my caffeine at like almost 200 milligrams or less a day,
Nice.
and it's cutting caffeine off before 4 p.m. I would say.
Mm-hmm.
And man, I would say like my energy has stabilized significantly. My sleep has been so much better, and anxiety is like I would say it's a little less than usual as well,
Mm-hmm.
which is so funny because like we both know this stuff,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
But just like today, I'm gonna do 200 milligrams and that's it.
yeah.
And my energy is so good, even though the amount of sleep I'm getting is actually the same as I usually would.
Mm-hmm.
So super weird, but good stuff. So,
Yeah.
what's going to happen in the future, I'm calling it now. The heart pain is going to be gone, and I'll start pushing the numbers again and have to do the same thing again. But
Very
for
cool.
now, caffeine is actually very well managed. Been doing a lot more tea and feeling really good. Like even at the gym, I did scale down my training a little bit, but even the gym, I'm feeling pretty good and strong.
Hmm. Good. Good.
So, yeah, caffeine is great, but
That's a lot of
more
caffeine,
gym goers
man.
than not. More gym goers than not abuse it. And yeah, for about probably a 3 week period, maybe a 2, 3
Holy
period, I was,
cow.
yeah. Well, it wasn't every day, but I would say 3 or 4 days a week. I would drink like
Wow.
a rain, a monster, and then a couple cups of coffee. And I'm like, what am I doing?
Dang,
In
man.
hindsight, I'm like
Holy
doing two
moly.
cups of tea and a coffee now. And I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
what was I thinking?
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyway,
Wow.
no, we make mistakes
Yeah.
and, course correcting now, which is
I'm
good.
glad you stopped. Even in
Yeah,
prep, I
thanks, dude.
wasn't.
Thanks, dude.
Even in prep, I don't think I really ever pushed above like 600 milligram days. I
Yeah.
just feel so sick if I do. But I guess I'm way smaller than you. You are a much bigger guy
Right,
than me.
right.
So
I'm about like 195,
yeah.
200. So yeah, and I was honestly, I didn't feel anything different in the moment. But in hindsight, yeah, definitely was too much.
Mm. Yeah. Dang.
Yeah.
All right.
Dude, you played some games.
I did. I did. It's been very busy for hobby and everything else. But
Yeah.
yeah, I
Heck yeah,
mean,
dude.
our Grimdark Game viewers and followers could tell that
Yeah.
we were
For
both
about like a
down in time
2 week
debt
period.
for a while. We have had
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
we
I
had
don't
like
think I made a
nothing for a
single
week.
post.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would literally had nothing for a week. Yeah, because I was gone. You were busy. Like I was at a tournament. You were at a tournament the next week, and obviously we were both prepping for it. So, yeah,
Yeah, but hey, November should see some big movements from Grim's Arcanes,
absolutely,
including actually shirts. Believe it or not,
dude.
I'm
We're
pretty
so
sure we're
close. We
like
keep saying it.
99%
We
of
keep
the way
saying it.
there.
Dude, we've been basically gaslighting our whole audience into thinking there's shirts, and like it's gonna be a year from now. Like, we swear there's shirts coming.
Oh, I get
No, no,
honestly.
we have a no, we have the site. We're almost done. We have a guy cleaning up the site, and hopefully soon.
Hey,
Don't know when, but
almost 1 year anniversary of the Nerds Complete Guide to Nutrition and Fitness
dude,
in
yeah, I
January.
guess
So two
yeah,
months.
two more
Yeah,
months. That's crazy. It feels
I
like it's
know.
been like less time and more time at the same
I
time.
know. It does not feel like it's been a year to me. Definitely not. Because I guess
Yeah,
we've
not
only been doing the YouTube for probably half that time. I think.
right, right.
So I guess the YouTube feels more like a concrete thing
A
than
fresher
anything else
thing,
does.
yeah.
So I
And the
guess that's why it
podcast too. We didn't
feels.
start the podcast until probably a couple months in,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then the YouTube later. The Instagram we had for a while.
Yep.
Well, actually, I mean, to be fair, we should definitely do something for a year anniversary.
Mm,
We'll brainstorm.
mm,
But like a lot of places are doing really well. Like our Discord is super
mm.
active. It's super good to see. Social medias are doing pretty well, so it's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, the viewer and
Yeah,
supporter, for supporting us and
yeah.
helping us do all this stuff. So yeah, because the
Thank you
program
guys.
has exceeded our expectations. I think overall. I think.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of people are finding it useful. I'm getting comments that people are enjoying it and it's been helpful for them. So it's pretty cool.
All right. Anywho, for hobby,
Yeah,
yes,
tell me about your tournament, man.
yes. It was good. It was good. It was enjoyable. What can I say? I mean, we won, so
Right.
that's pretty big. You
Heck
were
yeah.
you were telling me, what were you telling you? You were saying like you were excited that I was taking pictures, only to
Yes.
then for me to tell you that we forgot to take pictures of our most important game. But what are you gonna do? So here we go.
Dude, yeah, yeah.
We were
Rounds are
locked
what?
in. We were locked in, as the kids say,
Dude,
bro.
dude, take a picture before you
Ugh,
start. You always take a. I take
I
a picture
know.
before I
I
start
know.
and then after the game.
I
Always.
know. I know. I was nervous. I was like, I was freaking like, I was focused. Yeah.
You're
Brayden and I were
locked in.
both
That's
in
fair.
it. So yeah, here's the first
That's fair.
pictures. My army, with the upside down devilfish, but and everyone performed great. The 20 crew, 10 breachers, 10 pathfinders, 2 devilfish, 2 broadsides, long strike in the hammerhead, Aunchi leading the breachers, and a commander by himself with 4 plasma rifles. That was
Heck
my
yeah.
list. And then Braden's list was 30 Rough Riders, 3 Luminous Vanquishers, 3 Scout Sentinels, and 1 Commissar Death Rider. And
Is
that was
it
it.
2,000 points each, or how many points each?
1,000 points each.
Oh, only 1,000 each. Makes
Yeah,
more
yeah,
sense.
you get so much stuff as at 1,000
You
points.
get a
That's
lot of
crazy.
stuff at 1,000 for
Yeah,
Tau. I'm
yeah,
surprised.
yeah. You really do. I feel like they're kind of strong in my opinion, but at least at 1,000 points. At 2,000, it doesn't feel nearly as crazy, but 1,000 points. I think our army was pretty oppressive. Not gonna lie. But first game,
Okay, yeah.
was against a mastodon, that big giant thing in the middle that you can see. It was Space
That's
Marines
great.
and Death Guard fighting against us, and we got him. We got him pretty good.
That's awesome.
The
That's
the
that's a cool big model.
Yeah, the Mastodon charged up first turn. It blew up a Leman Russ, and then we retaliated. It has like a shoot back stratagem, so we shot at it. It shot back, killed another Leman Russ, but we blew it up first turn, uh, pretty handily. The railguns got some good devastating wounds, so they just went straight into it. And even then, like we had our Rough Riders right in front of it. Rough Riders are ridiculous. They have Melta lances that are strength 9 with lance, so they get +1 wound when they charge, and they do d6 damage each. So they're pretty.
Strength 9 d6 damage for a little guy on a
Yeah,
horse.
yeah, it's kind of insane.
That's
And
crazy, dude.
if you give them the order, I think like fixed bayonets or whatever, they're like hitting on 2s wounding on 3s or 2s. Usually AP is -3 or 4, doing D6 damage each. They're insane. They're all toughness
Dude, that
4,
is
2 wounds with
crazy.
a 4-up armor save, always in benefit of cover. They're basically Space Marines.
Crap.
So yeah, Mastodon charged up. We obliterated it. The Kroot distracted the sidelines as usual for a while, and overall just a good clean victory. Nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Second game
Nice.
was pretty fun. It was against Angron, Scarbrand, a Bloodthirster,
Cool.
and then some Imperial agents. As you can see, I infiltrated the Kroot as close as I could to just block them, and then because I figured I put them up there, and then if we get first turn, I can charge them and it'll be funny. And if we don't get first turn, I can scout move them backwards so that they can block Angron and Scarbrand so that they can't fly over them. So we got first turn, and I got a first turn charge on Angron, which I thought was pretty funny because that's his thing that he's supposed
That's
to
his
do.
thing, absolutely.
Unfortunately, since I put the Shaper in the middle, I messed up coherency. He killed 15 out of 21 Kroot with Angron, and it was 14 Kroot, and then the Shaper, like on the other side that weren't in combat. So I had to then kill the Kroot in combat with Angron because I can't take wounds on the Shaper, and I have to stay within coherency. So he killed the exact amount of Kroot needed to not be locked in combat the next turn. If I just placed my Shaper slightly differently, he would have been locked in combat and it would have worked. But regardless, it was still funny. And first turn, we could only see Scarbrand, so we shot and killed Scarbrand. Second turn, we killed the Bloodthirster, and I think we also killed Angron that turn as well. So we kind of just obliterated them.
Crazy.
Angron got resurrected, and then Longstrike one-shotted him at the same time.
And he got resurrected and he hit one shot the same turn.
Yeah. In the same battle round, whatever.
Wild.
And then you can see this charge here. Actually, sorry, yeah. This charge is where we killed Angron. The Lancers killed him classically, and he exploded, and he killed the Calidus assassin, his teammate, with the explosion, which also got them off of that objective. So we held that objective, and that was pretty funny because he does D6 damage when he explodes. So we scored 100 points that game. Unsurprisingly, our armies were pretty sufficiently great at killing stuff like that. Yeah. Last game I didn't take pictures of. Sorry.
Okay.
I wish I did. Last game was
I'll shame you until you start doing it.
I know. Last game was the best game. We brought out our headbands, our kamikaze headbands. We saved them till the end. We said we'd only put them on if we're on top table, and we were on top table. So I took the t-shirt off. I had my muscle shirt on. We got the headbands on, and it was a really cool game. Our teammates were really cool. Ben and Sarah were their names, I believe.
Cool.
This was the only game that I felt like we actually we had to put in the sufficient amount of tactical brain power, and we deserved the win because we played an amazing game. The other two games were we kind of just. The other two games, they didn't really have much of a chance at beating us, right. I think, with all of our anti-tank stuff. But this game was really, really challenging. There were Harlequins and Death Guard with a knight with the Death Guard. So they got to deploy first. So they infiltrated their Poxwalkers and Harlequins up on the line so that we couldn't infiltrate our Kroot. So I put my Kroot on the front lines, and then I moved the Kroot up. They mostly shot the Poxwalkers to death, and then they charged up to take some other Poxwalkers and Harlequins. So that dealt with that issue very much so. We weren't locked into our deployment. Moved things up. Things were going okay. The deployment sucked. The deployment map was really skewed for melee armies. You can't see anything turn one. We could only see the infiltrators. And just because of how the train works, you can't see any of their army turn one, and even turn two, they were able to move so that we couldn't see any of their army as well. But we were able to kill the infiltrators. We were able to kill anything that came up in the middle. It was linchpin, so if they take certain objectives, you get less points. And we had a turn where we scored 0 points.
Wow.
But then
bad.
Yeah, that was bad. Yes, it was unfortunate, but that they needed to extend pretty far to do that, and we always put one Rough Rider unit in reserves so that they can come on when they're needed. So they came on to get our home objective back. We sent some other guys into their back lines and got a triple charge off. It was it wasn't a crazy roll. They were already there. It was needed 5-inch charge to tie up two Death Guard Predators and they tally man, and then to also stand on their objective. So we were able to do that. We killed the knight by turn 3. On turn 2, we got it down to 1 wound, but we didn't kill it, which was unlucky, but it was okay. The Lancers did no wounds to the Predators ever for the entire game, so that was ridiculous. But they were in their back lines, and we were able to take their home objective that way.
Wow.
And then we were able to hold all the objectives but one, so we reversed it on them, so they only scored 3 points that turn for them. And at that point, we were able to kind of counter-offensive and destroy pretty much everything they had. We tabled all of our opponents, essentially. Because we kind of had the same strategy every time just because it works really well. Like the Rough Riders and Braden stuff all goes in the front. They get killed, but they do a lot of damage generally. And usually the opponent is overextended, and they've had to commit things to these middle objectives. Sure. And the Tau forces are fresh and untouched, so then I just pull up with my Devilfish and Pathfinders and Breachers and Broadsides and just obliterate everything out there, because by then it's turn 3, so I have sustained hits on things because I'm Cao Yan. Our counteroffensives were always really good. We were always set up really well. We played an amazing game in round 3. I was really, really happy of it. We were very proud of our performance.
Nice.
Yeah. And that game, I think, was like 80-60, so it was a close game. Yeah. And I think every game we had an epic moment. I think the most epic moment of our last game was they drew Assassinate, and our only character that they could kill was Longstrike, the Hammerhead tank. So they pulled up, they moved their Predator through the ruins where they could see, and Longstrike went for the Hail Mary Overwatch, and he got the 6 on his railgun shot, which gave him a sustained hit. So we got 2 railgun shots, and he blew up the tank in Overwatch, and it was awesome. And then the guy charged his Harlequins into Longstrike, and we countercharged with Heroic Intervention with Braden's Lancers, and he got greedy. He put the 2 characters into Longstrike, and then the regular guys into the Lancers, and we all told him, like, that's greedy, bro, you shouldn't do it. And then he brought Longstrike down to 2 wounds, but couldn't kill him, and so they didn't get Assassinate. If they killed him, it wouldn't have won them the game, but it would have made it more like, I think it was like 49-80. It probably would have made it like 60-80 instead of 49-80. They still wouldn't have won the game, but it was just funny. Like,
it feel a little better.
Yeah, but really good game. Really challenging game where he had to use lots of brain power. Very fun. And then lastly, I'm again in this 1,000-point for fun casual league, just learning how to play the game.
Nice.
So I brought I didn't want to put anything else together. I just brought my one half of my doubles tournament list to play against this guy, and I destroyed the Dark Angels pretty sufficiently. nothing really to report.
Just dominating the field.
I just kind of killed him. So far, this list is 3-0 in this league, and I guess it's 3-0 in the tournament. Braden and I, like, this doubles list is 7-0. I'm pretty sure from all of our games that we've played in doubles.
Undefeated.
Braden and I are currently 10-0 for team win victories in games in general, because we have 3 Axis and Allies wins and 7 40k wins now in a row.
Guy.
So
got it.
Yeah, we're the dream team. We got the freaking brainwaves going. But yeah, my army was colored. Everything had color on it. At least it wasn't fully painted, but it had everything had color on it.
Yeah, it looks nice. From the far, bird's eye view, it looks pretty good on the tabletop.
The tanks are fully painted from my brother-in-law. They look great. So
I'm liking the classic Tau color scheme.
Me too. It was good. It's a good time overall.
Let me ask you this: after now that you're winning lots of games with this army, and how are you enjoying 10th edition?
It's okay. Like, the single player games are whatever. They're fun if my opponent's enjoyable. The doubles are way more fun because the doubles is more. The doubles feels a lot more like it. I mean, it's just fun. Like, it's a casualer setting. I guess it's a team game. You get to work together with a teammate and come up with cool strategies and stuff. And you have a lot of different styles of playing because you both have different armies. You're not just playing one army. Yeah,
right.
It's okay.
A lot of flavor.
It's still nowhere near as fun as like 5th edition or anything.
Sure.
But it's still fun. Like, I'm still having fun. The tower really enjoyable. Necrons are enjoyable. My Chaos Space Marines, I still can't even stomach like playing them or even like looking at the route just because they're so incredibly boring. So yeah, but I'm enjoying it. It's a good time.
It's good to hear, dude. I mean, the fact that you can play the current edition, even though it's inferior to the other ones, and still enjoy it, it's a good sign.
Yes, and I will say the people we played in this tournament. It's in the city over. It's not the city we live in. They were like the most by far the most enjoyable and fun
Dude,
teammate or opponents I've ever had in
wow.
an event ever. Like I've never
That's awesome,
like
dude.
people in my city. I'm not gonna lie. Like the most events I've been to in my city, people are just so grumpy. People are grumpy and like if they roll bad, they get all angry and unhappy and like. But there was really like there was barely any of that at this event. So yeah,
Dude, if you can play a game and your opponent was a good opponent despite you 20 and owing him, right?
yep,
Is a
yep.
it's a good sign.
Like we tabled those other guys. We got 100 points. They got like 30, and it was still enjoyable to play against them because they were just
Good.
having like the guy was just a
Good.
nice guy. Like I felt bad because his teammate, the world leaders guy, we killed all the three of his demons, so he just like left and went and hung out and watched other games until he got to roll his Angron come back, and then his Angron came back, and then we just blew him up again, and yeah, but
I mean, fair, fair. I don't blame you
yeah,
too much. I mean, you bring your fun toys and they get blown
yeah,
up in a couple turns.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd be
It was
pissed.
it was really fun though. It was really fun. And then sorry, this I have one last picture. I guess this picture of my belt on my car was today. Um, After my dumb workout where I didn't even use my belt, I put my belt on my car and then put my gym stuff in my car, and then drove home, and I realized my belt's not in the car. And I was like, oh my gosh, I left it on the car. It's probably on the street somewhere. But I got my car and it's still on there. It survived the entire
Dude,
trip home on my car.
that's
Thank the Lord. I
crazy.
was very happy about that. Yeah.
Wow. It's all the super glue you have you leave on it.
Yeah. Yeah. But, all right.
Dude, that's awesome. Sounds like you had a great week.
Yeah, it has been very enjoyable. It was very busy. Uh, I'm just trying to get work done because I had to, get extra work done for that weekend that we were away, and now we're away Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I'm getting all that work done. It's been very busy and tiring, but it was very enjoyable, especially the games. So
Cool.
yeah.
Cool. Awesome, dude. Very good. All right, let me tell you about my game. I only played one game of Warhammer in the last week. I know. Shame on me, just one game.
I think you played plenty
Compared
last
to
week
yours,
though, so
four.
it's
Holy
all right.
crap! Actually, I didn't even play a game of Warhammer. I just gave the
You
rules
were
to
just
people who
there.
taught people how to play Warhammer. It's even
Wow.
less.
Wow.
I get negative points for it.
Dang.
But anyway, so I have a picture there. Is my friend Doodle on the left. He's a very close friend, and basically he's like reached out to me one day like, hey, I have a friend who is interested in getting into Warhammer,
Mm-hmm.
especially fantasy, old
Mm-hmm.
world. And like, okay, cool. Let's let's get a game sometime. And when you meet a friend of a friend, you never know what kind of
Yeah.
person they're going to be,
Yeah.
right? Especially if they're interested in Warhammer.
Mm-hmm.
As much as I love Warhammer, is just sometimes people who like Warhammer are just kind of odd, right?
Yep.
When you look at the
Yep.
stereotypical Warhammer player, it's a little awkward. And a lot of times, after I got to know even the odd ones, they're still great people. I
Yeah.
have plenty of friends like that in Warhammer, and they're awesome. But
Yeah.
it takes a little bit to warm up, right?
It does. It does.
Just because like they're the nerd is who they are,
Yeah.
right? Which a lot of people like that, a lot of great friends like that.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so I'm like, oh man, how's this guy gonna be? Let's find out. Let's come over, play a game. He was great.
Nice.
He was a great
Nice.
dude. Yeah, I'm actually gonna play a game with him the week after next, and it's just gonna be him and me.
Nice.
So yeah, great guy, super friendly, super chill. So all I did is I built a 1,000 point list for them. I built the only two armies I have for that are painted for fantasy or for old world are my high elves and the goblins.
Mm-hmm.
So I gave him a 1,000 point list, and I was trying to make it as balanced as I could. To be honest, the high elves 1,000 points just not good because they're way too
Fair.
elite.
Yeah.
You just can't have enough stuff, and you can't like really fit a dragon
Mm-hmm.
effectively at 1,000 points. So anyway, so it was tough, and I wanted to give him a lot of flavor. So I wanted to give him magic and artillery and some shooting and some cavalry, right? So throughout the game, I was definitely helping Doodle, who was playing high elves,
Mm-hmm.
way more. So I was giving him like super clean advice, and other guy was like, "Well, you could do this, you could do this, and you do whatever you want." So in the end, I did kind of feel bad in the end because high elves ended up winning
Oh, well.
because I was
Wow.
trying to give him a bit more advice.
Yeah.
It wasn't. We did the points. It was an 11-9 game, and it was literally down to the last turn and some couple of the rust rolls. So in the end, it was pretty balanced. It was very close to a draw. 11-9 for High Elves. Very, very fun game. I think they had a lot of flavor. They really enjoyed it, both of them. Uh, neither of them ever played Old World
Hmm.
or any kind of Warhammer. I
Hmm.
think Doodle one time played AOS, but it was like years ago now. So they were kind of fried by the end of it, not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
I bet.
The first, especially Old World, because it's like you look at charts and tables and all of it. So I was
Hmm.
kind of trying almost to DM, not the narrative side,
Hmm.
but like, hey, you need to roll this. Like I'll
Yeah,
walk them through it, but I almost kind of like tell them what to do.
yeah.
But yeah, dude, a super fun game, super enjoyable. I actually surprisingly really enjoyed not playing and just walking people through the game.
Hmm.
So yeah, it was a good time.
Cool. Very cool.
And then the only other thing that happened to me last week is there's a picture of our young adults group, and
Nice.
there's Josh and Missy in the front there. They are one of my best friends. They're a couple, and they are wrapping up teaching a young adults group, leading out a young adults. So
Hmm.
there's a gift basket for them there. But myself and Liz in the picture there, the black girl who's
Hmm.
smiling, we're actually starting to lead
Ah,
our young
nice.
adults group.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah, which is a lot of pressure, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
Leading the word of God in a group setting.
Hmm.
But yeah, just a kind of a small, big thing happening in my life
Hey, cool.
is going to start teaching the Bible or leading the Bible, I should say, a Bible
Hmm.
study to our group. It's
Nice.
pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, man.
Very good. Very good.
Pretty fun stuff. I feel completely
Hmm.
unqualified, but also very excited.
Wow. Well, that'll be cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Dude, I think it's time we jump into our topic.
Yes, sure. I do.
Okay. So today we're talking about how to build a Space Marine physique on a Guardsman budget.
Hmm.
So this is going to be separated into three tiers. This is for listeners who maybe don't want to invest too much time early on as they're starting, or you just don't have a lot of money you can invest into your health and fitness, and you think, oh man, being healthy costs so much. Well, we're here to help you out and give you three tiers, free, dirt cheap, and inexpensive of things you can do to improve your health and fitness right now.
Hmm.
So first we have the Hive Scum tier, which is
Wow.
free. All right, so the first thing I'm going to say is sleep, right?
Hmm.
Getting good sleep doesn't cost anything besides creating time for it, and everything stems from good sleep. I mean, we started this podcast with Eli saying how he didn't get the best sleep, and that has partially affected his workout.
Yeah.
So 7 to 9 hours, got to get it every night. Good quality sleep, ideally sleeping for the night, not waking up. A lot of people struggle with it. We're not going to do a deep dive on sleep in this episode, but you need to prioritize your sleep. And if you don't, you should.
Yeah. Definitely.
You have any thoughts on sleep?
Uh, Not anything profound. I think I'm pretty sure we have a whole episode on sleep by itself. I think that might be
Talked about it.
wrong, but I think it's one of the way older episodes. But
We did do that. Yeah, you're
if
right. It
there's
was our third episode.
if there's anything that you can prioritize, sleep's one of the number one things. It'll correlate with how long you live and your mood and your stress and your anxiety and your general enjoyment of life overall. If you're tired all the time, stuff kind of sucks. Like, and you're usually in a way worse mood and you're glum and unhappy. So, and you get sick more. So, like,
Yeah,
a good sleep,
injuries are
a good
likely.
sleep is
Yeah,
better than any caffeinated drink that you could have, despite what Alex and I might do in real life. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. So,
Sleep is the area of health and fitness I personally struggle the most,
fair.
right? Because I think it's just you want to get things done, you want to be productive. You feel like, oh, I don't want to waste my time sleeping,
Yeah,
right? I want to
yeah,
do things. But the reality is you can do things more effectively in less time when you get more sleep
yeah,
with better health outcomes. So
yeah.
don't fall into the trap of thinking you'll sleep when you're dead. Sure, but you'll
Hmm.
die 10 years younger.
Yeah, yeah,
Don't do it.
yeah.
Okay, the next thing that's free, and we have a lot on the list, so we'll
Hmm.
try to go through it, is body weight training.
Hmm.
You don't need much for it. You can stimulate some muscles pretty well with it. And there's a lot of variations that can get quite challenging,
Hmm.
right? But pure body weight without any equipment, completely free. Push-ups, you can find a pull-up bar outside, or some people will have like a beam in the house they can use. You can do, bench dips, and you can just, go on the chair. You can do a bunch of ab work. You can do some leg work with squats. So yeah, you can do inverted rows for back. There's a lot of things you can do for body weight. And if it feels too light, get a backpack, fill it with Warhammer books.
Yeah, yeah,
Right?
yeah. It's good. You could also go find some outside workout thing place. They have those in America, I think, and I don't know where else they
Yeah.
have them, but that or
In Europe,
like
there's plenty as well.
yeah, I bet that or even like a
Asia.
playground at the correct hours when it's not
Yes.
inhabited by a bunch of kids.
Yeah, if there's kids playing in the playground, probably stay away from it unless it's
Yeah,
your kid.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, absolutely. I remember being in school and we had a playground for school outside. And I would look at it from the window, and during school hours, there would be a guy coming in and just doing pull-ups and push-ups and dips in the playground because obviously we're not in the playground. So
Yeah.
I was always very impressed. I'm like, I want to do that. That's cool.
Yep, yep. Yeah, like Alex said, it's free and it's generally pretty quick. Like you can do some bodyweight circuit stuff in 20 minutes or less, no problem.
Dude, sometimes I feel lazy at home and I'm like, man, I haven't gone to the gym for a couple of days. I'm watching a show and I'm like, all right, let me do something. I'll do like a circuit of crunches, push-ups, and squats.
Yeah.
It's not crazy. It's not no. It will stimulate some muscle growth, but not a ton. But if you're a beginner, it's great. Yep. Next thing is walking or running. Doesn't cost anything. You should be walking every day, ideally outside. Good for your mental health, good for your physical health, heart health. If you like running, if you enjoy running, you can do it because it is free, right? Especially if you don't have a gym membership. Eli and I are not big fans of running, but you are limited on options. And you have running shoes. It can be a good option as well.
Yeah. It's a good hobby. I think it's a good hobby to have if you're into that kind of thing. I will always recommend walking over running,
Yeah,
though,
same,
every single time.
same.
It's way better for
It's
you.
so much
Yeah,
easier. You don't have to change your clothes. You're not going to be sweaty afterwards. Yeah,
it's not
or
hard
as
on your
sweaty.
knees and your shins
Yeah,
and your
agreed.
body in
It's
general.
controversial
So
for some people, but
I
yeah,
guess,
walking
yeah,
it over running for sure.
yeah.
All right, next thing, which is literally free, you'll save money by doing it, and this is only if you're trying to lose weight, is fasting, right? It doesn't cost you anything, right? You don't have to change anything about your diet. You don't have to spend extra money. Just skip a meal.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
it's true.
it's not for everybody. You're
Yeah,
trying to lose weight. It's kind of simple, right? But hey, trying to lose weight, skip a meal.
yeah. I mean, just eating less, it costs you less
Eat
money,
less.
and you, yeah, and you lose weight.
Yeah.
Doesn't really work quite that way for like bodybuilding and gaining muscle and stuff. When it
Right.
when it gets to the point where you're eating only like fish and nothing else, it all of a sudden gets a lot more expensive than when you
Yes.
were 1,000
Yes.
calories higher than this was. But like,
Yes.
yeah, in general,
Yeah, I'm just talking about things that literally don't cost you anything. You can do for your
yeah,
health technically,
yeah,
and this will not cost you anything.
yeah,
Not spend any extra money or any adjustment.
yeah.
Just skip a meal.
Fasting's
No,
also
no,
just good for
don't.
you in general.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
yeah.
Yes. All right. Next one I have is a long one, but it's all kind of the same thing, which is mindset shift, journaling, practicing gratefulness, or prayer.
Oh, yes.
Right.
Yes.
You might think, why does it matter for my health and fitness? It matters a lot,
Mm.
right? Your mindset is how you approach things, is how you approach adversity in life, it's how you approach things that are tough. So shifting your mindset, being more grateful, journaling, things you're dealing with, things that are on your mind, subconscious things, a gratitude prayer, if you are a believer or have a faith. If not, just gratefulness. Is super super helpful. Been very helpful for me. Been helpful for a number of my clients. So
Yeah.
I'd recommend it.
Mindset is very important. The power of the mind is quite profound. So if you're in a good state of mind, you will lose weight better, or gain muscle better, or live better in general. If you're sad or stressed, you'll be more lethargic. You'll have a harder time doing things, and your body will literally work less efficiently. So
Yeah.
yeah,
What you believe about yourself and what you're capable of also matters a lot. If you
yep,
always tell yourself, "I'm a loser, I suck, I'm a failure," your body, your brain will believe that and will
yeah,
act that way.
yeah, yep. Placebo
So
is also
shift
really
that.
big. So
Yeah, shift it.
visualize, believe that you can do something, then you'll
Yeah,
at least get close to it.
yeah. Think I'm capable. I can do this. I can go through adversity. I can face my fears. I can overcome my anxiety. Believe those things. Write those things out. Do those things. Power of the mind, like Eli
Yep,
said.
yep.
All right, next one is community. Having a community of like-minded individuals, even if they're not into health and fitness, so that certainly helps. But it's community who's focused on positivity, on betterment themselves, of being accountable, of being disciplined. I would recommend joining Grimdark Gains Discord. You can join it with a link in our Instagram bio, but or just having community
Hmm.
of any kind. Going to the gym helps a lot because there's community there if you want to build community right there. But surround yourself with people who are focused on developing themselves.
Yeah. Yep. It's a common proverb. Is just you know be surrounded by people who like do you good and treat you well and are in the correct mindset and believe good things and blah 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 all that stuff. Who
Yeah,
support you and help you get through the things that you need to get through and aren't scared of telling you when you need to be criticized, stuff like that.
yeah,
But a supportive group of people around you will help you get through pretty much anything. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a huge autist at the gym. I don't talk to anyone. I see the same
yeah.
people
Kind of
like
same,
almost
kind of
every
same.
single day, and I barely even like look at them. I kind of feel bad. I feel like I should at least like wave or something, but
Yeah,
whatever.
I relate,
But
dude. I relate.
group fitness is like almost always more achievable and gives you more success than individual stuff. And doing it by yourself without anybody keeping you accountable, without anybody helping you, will be a lot harder if you're just starting out. And it's possible, certainly possible, but like it's a lot easier if you are kind of discussing it with other people and doing something with another person. But going to the gym with a friend is always a good way to start and alleviate some of the stressors and anxieties that you might have.
Yeah, 100%. Last one I have in here that is free is free podcasts and resources, right? So obviously we're going to give a shout out to our own podcast. If you're interested in learning more, check out our previous episodes. We
Mm-hmm.
delve into a lot of health and fitness topics. I've personally, when I first started, I've learned a lot through Mind Pump, and I still occasionally listen to them. And as controversial as he is, I will shout him out because he was
Mm-hmm.
very helpful in the
Mm-hmm.
beginning of my journey. Is Jeff Nippert? He has definitely been in the hot seat lately, but I would say a lot of his information is practically correct
Yep.
and helpful.
Yep.
So find good resources. What are some other ones that you like, Eli?
Buff dudes I've mentioned many times. John Meadows
Yep.
rip, but his videos are still there. So
Yes.
he has good resources. Vitruvian Physique was a classic. I still love Jeff Cavalier from Athlete X.
Sure.
Even if the
Sure.
world hates him, if there's no Athlete X fans, then I'm dead. So I will forever love you, Jeff.
That's funny, dude. That's pretty good. I actually haven't seen much from him lately.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I watched one of his videos like a couple weeks ago and that's it. But I don't follow him. I
Yeah,
don't actually follow like any of the stuff he does. I
that's
just love
funny.
him. So
Yeah.
he's an
Dude, I
OG.
mean, we all have somebody who like was that influence when we were younger. I mean, I
Hmm.
remember what's that guy that did a bunch of challenges, eating challenges, the buff guy.
There's a lot of those. I
Yeah,
don't
I guess
know.
there's a lot of them. I can't. He had a very specific name, but anyway, like obviously not a good influence because he was just like eating a giant amount of
Hmm.
meals, but also working out, and it seems like he was on some kind of enhancing drugs. But still, like soft spots for him in my place, in my heart, because
Yeah,
that's what I watched when I was a teenager.
yeah. Furious Pete. I love Furious Pete.
Furious Pete, that's him.
Does he think? Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, because
yeah,
he used to do a giant challenges, right?
yeah,
Giant eating
yeah,
challenges.
yeah.
Yeah,
He still makes videos occasionally, but yeah,
right.
Furious Pete's an OG. I watched his like Furious World Tour last month. I watched through those episodes again because
Nice,
they're yeah.
nice.
I love Furious Pete. He's an OG. He's a seems like a really nice
Yes, I
guy.
agree.
But yeah,
I
Buff
agree.
Dudes would be like my number one recommended channel for beginners. I think
Yeah,
personally, they make fitness
yeah,
fun. So
absolutely.
yeah.
All right, that's the only things I could think of that free don't cost any money.
Mhm.
Can you think of anything else that's free?
Um, I mean, drinking more water if that counts as free.
Oh yeah,
Technically, you have to
that is
pay for
free.
water, but barely anything, I guess. That's
Or
kind
if
of
you have a
free.
filter in the house, it's very
Yep,
expensive.
yep,
I have a filter, so I don't pay.
yep.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's a good one.
yeah. I mean, everything costs something at the end of the day, but like
Sure, time,
time or
effort.
effort, yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah, of course, of course.
otherwise, like yeah, I don't know. I think what Alex says pretty much sums up the general shift in lifestyle to be more healthy. Yeah.
Okay. So if you literally don't want to invest any money, physical money into your health and fitness,
Hmm.
do these things.
Yeah.
Okay, next tier is dirt cheap. This is our civilian tier,
Hmm.
right? Most people, almost everybody can afford this.
Okay.
The first one I put on the list, just because we haven't had a lot of it in our tier one, is resistance bands and or a pull-up bar door frame attachment.
Yeah.
You can do a lot with those. I'm a big fan of resistance bands. During COVID, I was worked out a ton with resistance bands at home. You can get a lot done, especially if you know what to do. Especially there's so many resources online. Big fan of resistance bands.
Yeah, no, I agree. That not a lot, not really much more to say. They're cheap and effective, and you could literally use them forever and not do anything else, and you would have like an okay physique. So
If you train close to failure with good effort, 100%.
buff dudes
All right,
actually
next thing.
have sorry, buff dudes actually have a resistance band program that you can get, and
Oh,
I'm
dude,
pretty
yeah.
sure it's quite cheap. So yeah,
Yeah, a lot. Mind Pump has a resistance bands program. I don't know if Jeff does, but a lot of people during COVID released some just because people don't have them.
yeah,
And yeah, super useful, super useful.
yeah.
All right, next one is I also added jump rope or and use dumbbells. If you want to add more equipment and you want to somehow do cardio from home that costs you like $10, jump rope, super helpful. Use dumbbells. It's not super cheap, but if you can find good deals on like Facebook Marketplace, you can find $100, $200. Use dumbbells, maybe slightly rusty, but they still weigh the same.
Yep.
They'll work.
Yeah. You could probably get relatively affordable, like 25 to 50 pounds worth of
Yeah.
dumbbells, and you can get good enough stuff done that way. Especially if you're just starting, you won't need more than 50 pounds if you're a beginner. So,
Absolutely not. Yeah, I mean, worst case, if you can't find used ones, just buy like a couple 25s
yeah.
and you can do a lot with them. You can always put them together, right? And do some rows that way.
Yeah.
You can get creative with it.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one I have some people will say is expensive, but I would say for actual price per gram, big container of protein powder,
Yep.
right? If you have a protein goal, you're trying to get to your 150 grams of protein a day, or maybe you just want 100 when you're first starting, buy a 5 pound tub of flavored whey protein powder. It's going to be the cheapest protein per gram you're going to get.
Yep. Simple as that. It is cheap, especially you can find them on sale. Like,
Yeah.
Supplement King has a lot of sales going on for the big ones. It feels expensive at the time, but
Yes.
per serving, it's cheaper than like chicken or actual meat and stuff like that. So,
Than anything. Than anything. Absolutely. And you don't, I used to not think that way. I'm like, oh, protein powder is something expensive. It's actually not when you buy it in bulk.
yeah.
Dude, they have so many Amazon Prime days nowadays,
Yeah, I
and
bet.
they almost always have like a 25% off on a big tub of protein. You can get 5 pounds for $40 American.
Dang. Not
That's
bad.
I mean, at least where I live, that's nothing.
Yeah, that sounds good
That's
to
gonna
me.
and it's gonna last for like 3 months.
Yeah.
So yeah, absolutely do it. In the same vein, a big container of creatine. Creatine is super cheap now. I
Very.
remember for a while, for a couple years, when creatine became big and everybody's talking about it, it kind of spiked a
Yeah.
little bit
Yeah, dude.
and it was a little expensive. But now I see creatine when I run out, it's almost a non-factor for the price,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's gonna last you a long time. 5 grams a day, you're set. You're gonna
Yeah.
build muscle. You're gonna get stronger when you work out. It's a hack for just building muscle for free.
Yep. Yep. I agree. One supplement to take, and it's that one for lifting,
Yeah,
at least. Yeah.
yeah. Okay, next one I have is a cheap gym membership. If you have a Planet Fitness nearby, I know Planet Fitness is a meme, but their weights are real weights. Their
Yeah.
machines, some of them are great, some of them are really awesome, and it's going to cost you, I think it's $15 a month now if you
Yeah.
go to the same one.
It's pretty unbelievably cheap. I
Dude,
don't know how they even like.
free
I don't even know how they make money. I guess it's just a
because
ton of
they have
people
people sign up and never
and
go.
forget. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess it's
yeah,
the
but
only
it's
way.
because it's so cheap, right? People can like, oh, it's not non-factor to my budget. But if you do show up, if you do get it, make sure you show up. Yeah, it's like $15 a month.
Yeah. That is
You
crazy.
don't need you if you go to the same gym, you don't need the black card they have, which will allow you to go to different gyms. If you go to the same one, just buy the gym membership. Their weights are normal weights. Like
Yeah.
you can't,
Yeah.
their dumbbells are fine, their benches are fine. There's sometimes their Smith machines are okay too, but depending where you go. So like it's a meme gym. Some people there are weird, but it's definitely a gym.
Yeah. And I think you can justify going there for years, basically, until you're
Yeah.
like past, until you're past the intermediate stage. Like you can justify going there. Once you
Yeah.
kind of get into that like more advanced intermediate stuff, the weights will start to not be heavy enough.
Yeah.
The machines are kind of bad. Like there's no real
Yeah.
squat rack. It seems to be all on tracks whenever I've been there.
Dude, I've seen pictures of Planet Fitnesses that have a proper squat rack and a deadlift platform.
Then you're
I
balling.
have only seen pictures.
Yeah.
I've
Then you're
never seen
balling.
them, but maybe, dude, if they get heavier weights up to 100 pounds,
Mhm.
and which you really don't need more than that, I would say for most
Yeah.
people, and if they have a squat rack and a deadlift platform, we're
Yeah. Yeah.
set.
You might as well go there forever. I
Yeah,
mean, the biggest downside is if you don't go at certain times, it's like the busiest gym ever,
it's
and you'll
crazy,
never
and
get
you
that
have to wait
deadlift
so
rack.
long.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but don't let
that's a
that truly
problem.
though, don't let that stop you. As a
Yeah.
beginner, that used to be my gym,
Yeah.
so
Yeah. Just do
don't let that
that.
stop.
And if it's super busy, just do what's free. It like there's
Yeah,
really no point in
find your
waiting 20
workout.
minutes or more for a machine. Just do a different exercise. It
Yeah,
kind of it can suck, but it is what it is. But yeah, like the local one around here doesn't have real squat racks. Their weights only go up to like 80-pound dumbbells. Definitely not the
yeah,
place that I would go and like be happy with, but I don't know, 4 years ago or whatever, I'd be quite okay there.
yeah.
Mm,
Until you're an intermediate,
yeah,
you are fine in Planet
yeah,
Fitness, truly,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
absolutely. Okay, next one I have is a big all segment is just the bodybuilding cheap food staples,
Mm,
right? So whatever cheap simple carbs, whatever cheap veggies, whatever cheap protein are in your area. So for
mm.
me, in my area, it's skinless thighs, eggs, rice, beans, oats, tuna, frozen veggies, seasonal fruit and vegetable.
Yeah,
That's always cheap. Every time I go to the store, I almost always buy this.
yeah, reasonable. Pretty similar around
Yeah,
here. Beef is cheap around here.
beef is cheaper,
Otherwise,
which is
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
I would love for that to be the case. I prefer beef.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and the last one I put in there is seems silly, but meal prep containers,
Mm.
right? You wouldn't think of buying them. You'll save money long term having meal prep containers, and you can bring food with you. It'll be
Yeah,
much cheaper that way.
yeah. It's if you're prone to eating out when you don't have food on hand, then it would definitely be a good investment. So,
Yeah,
and it
awesome.
saves time,
That's it for
kind of.
my dirt cheap options. Do you have anything else on your mind right now?
If you're a student, you probably have a free or very cheap gym membership to your university or college's gym. So take
Yes.
advantage of that. Like the university around here, the price of a membership is worked into your tuition, so you're paying anyways. So you should
Silly.
go. Or the college, it's not worked in, but it's like $20 a month. Because college and university are different things in Canada. So yeah, it's actually a polytechnic now, not even a college anymore. So I don't know, but yeah, college is kind of like trade school in Canada, but with some other extra
Yep.
stuff. Yeah,
I
yeah,
think in the States it's interchangeable. University,
yeah. It is.
college.
It
I
is.
call, I call my school university or college,
Yeah,
depending on
yeah.
the mood.
Mm-hmm.
Also at work. Sometimes you have a gym at work.
True. I don't know
A
where
lot of
you'd be
people have that.
working, but that'd be an
Yeah, like
interesting
on a
place.
lunch break. I have clients who will like just no. They have a 30, 40 minute lunch. They'll go to the gym,
Ah, I
come
see.
back.
Okay. Thought you meant like at the workplace. Okay, I understand. If you're like a
Yeah,
firefighter
yeah.
or like a policeman, then yeah, you probably have
Mhm.
a gym. But
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I used to work in a health office, and we used to have like a coaching for our trainers. And like if I worked in the
yeah,
office, I would just like between clients, I would lift some dumbbells.
makes
Pretty fun.
sense. Yeah, yeah.
All
Okay.
right. Next tier is inexpensive, which is our guardsman tier.
Mm,
So the first thing I put on there is a nicer gym membership,
mhm.
right? Gym membership is going to cost you somewhere between $30 to $50 a month, American, maybe a
Yeah,
little more for
yeah,
Canadian, but it's going to have everything you need for the rest of your life.
yeah.
So
It's
everything we
true.
mentioned, deadlift platform, proper squat rack, better equipment, better machines, heavier dumbbells, uh, typically not quite as crowded, though sometimes uh, it's an upgrade, but you really don't need it.
Yeah,
If you're not intermediate, you're fine with Planet Fitness.
yeah. A lot of gyms will overcharge you, and all they are is they look pretty and have some machines that you don't need to ever use, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like most expensive gyms are definitely not worth the money. Like where I live, I wouldn't pay more than $40 a month for a gym. Usually, it's like a
Yep.
CrossFit gym. It's like $100 a month, and it's just
Oh
not.
yeah,
It's
it's
not worth it.
ridiculous.
It's
They don't
not
have
worth it
anything you
unless you're
need.
going to like group class fitness sessions multiple times a
Sure.
week and like really
Sure.
making your time out of it. But yeah, it makes me so sad that a home gym is not um doesn't actually
Right.
save you money even in the long run.
No,
It
no,
makes me
no,
really sad. You would think that it would save you money over the course of like 5 or 6 years, but even then, it's
no,
like it
no.
takes
You need
ten
like a
plus
couple
years to
decades.
save you money, and like
Yeah,
at that point,
and it's still not as good. It's still not
yeah,
as good, right? Because like you would have to have so much equipment in your home gym to be
yeah,
90% as good as the actual gym, and it
yeah,
still wouldn't be as good, and it would tell you like 10, 15 years to pay it off compared to the gym membership.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't actually save you money, unfortunately. But it's cool.
You own
Doesn't
nothing
save
to
you.
be happy, as they say. So.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? What are
All
you
right,
gonna do?
next one I put on there is quality lifting shoes and running shoes if you do running.
Ah,
But yeah, quality lifting shoes not going to cost you a ton. I mean, $50+ I would say, and you need them. You need them
debatable.
if you do deadlifts, if you do squats.
Debatable. Looks like I'm not making it out of the guardsman tier, fellas. I do not wear different shoes for the gym. Not gonna lie.
What do you wear?
Some Vans that I bought on sale a
Yeah.
couple years ago I will wear them until they literally explode, and then I'll buy some other shoes on sale and do the same thing. When I was a
Vans work.
teenager, and my mom bought me like runners and stuff, I would wear runners and stuff to the gym.
Sure.
Uh,
No, I mean, I consider Van a good lifting shoe.
okay, so a
Is that a
flat
flat
shoe,
platform?
a flat shoe.
Yeah, a flat shoe. Yeah. But like specifically for the gym,
Yeah, fair.
right? So
Yeah.
I mean, I think a flat shoe, but they do cost money, right? You can't just wear your
Yeah.
running shoes and do deadlifts.
Yeah. Although when I go to Japan, I'll have to buy an extra pair of shoes because you're not allowed to wear
Ah.
outside shoes in the gym,
Right? There you go.
which is fair enough.
Okay, talking about home gym, if you want a very basic home gym setup, it can be cheaper, right? So if you just buy adjustable dumbbells and if you buy a adjustable bench,
Yeah.
you can do a lot of stuff with it, like truly a lot of work. And even if you buy everything brand new, it's going to cost you $1,000 or less.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Which is
So it's still going to take a while, a couple of years to pay off for the membership,
which is so stupid.
right?
It's so stupid.
It is so stupid, but you
is-
can do a lot with it.
Yeah.
And
It's a great investment if you're a parent as well and you have to be at home
Yes.
a lot of the time.
yes,
Oh,
don't have the
that's
time to
when
go
it
to
would
the gym.
actually might be worth the $5,000 home gym setup. Is if you're a
Yeah.
parent and you're busy and it's hard for you to leave home, especially if you have like a baby or something, and you need to be home most of the time, and your schedule's all over the place, and you need to just work out whenever. Then it will be worth the investment, in my opinion.
And also look on Facebook Marketplace, look at sales, right?
Yeah.
People move all the time. Sometimes people have to fly away to move somewhere. They don't want to, carry a bunch of stuff. They will sell stuff for cheap. So you can find stuff for half off or even less. I had a client recently find adjustable dumbbells that cost $800 for $300,
Wow. Yeah.
and they were almost brand new.
Yeah.
So like, look online. You might find good deals.
I agree.
Okay. Before I have one more, but I want to save it for last. Do you have anything else in the inexpensive tier?
Oh, let me see. Oh my god, sorry. I'd say like fun fitness things, like rock climbing if you're into something like that.
The Shake
or-
Master?
yeah, okay. Something like rock climbing or swimming, something that would cost you an adjacent membership
cool.
to do, but that you enjoy doing, or like playing in a sports league or something like that. Or if you go like around here, the gym I go to at the university, your membership includes the rock wall and the swimming pool. Do I ever use it? No, but it does. Or like a YMCA, it usually includes all that stuff. Yeah.
That's a good call. Yeah, recreational fitness.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
A walk pad,
Very good.
or an exercise bike. You can find
That's
those
a
for
great
cheap,
one.
very cheap.
$100,
generally.
dude.
Yep.
$100.
Or a nice exercise bike for like $500 at most from a store or Facebook Marketplace. Those are worth it, especially when it gets cold out and you want to do cardio at home.
Dude,
Super worth it.
good call.
Yeah.
Good shout.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a treadmill at home. Use it all, especially when I'm cutting, all the time.
Yeah.
I just do work on a treadmill.
Yeah.
Like I have like a standing desk on it. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, walk pad and a standing desk. You can, because you're not going to run, right? And the walk pads are made for walking. $100, $150 at most. Phenomenal investment. Anything else?
Don't think so.
All right. Last one I have on there that is inexpensive is a good fitness guide. Unfortunately, we don't know of any, and I wish we could. I wish we could suggest you something. Eli, do you have any ideas for any fitness guides we could suggest?
Yeah, I think there's this like Nerds Complete Guide to Nutrition and Fitness, something weird. I
dang.
don't know, it's some niche thing. I never heard of it.
Read about it.
Just heard about it the
Yeah.
other day, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, so we have a whole fitness guide that takes you step by step through everything on health and fitness. It takes 8 weeks to complete. You can take your time with it and take longer if you want. You can take 2 weeks per phase. We basically split it into 8 phases where we talk about fitness, nutrition, lifestyle habits, supplementation, cardio, workout programming, updating your workout programming. We give you 3 or 4 workout programs. I don't remember now. There's beginner-friendly ones and community-friendly ones. There's stuff you do at home with body weight work. So check it out. It is inexpensive. Go to grimdarkgains.com for your program.
Yeah. Buff dudes have a
Right.
lot of stuff as well.
Right. There's plenty. Like
Competition.
Mind Pump
Yeah.
has good programs. The reason I like ours, obviously I'm biased, it's ours. It's a good way to support the show, but it walks you through everything. A lot of programs I see walk you just through fitness or exercise. Ours will literally cover all the bases you need for health and
Yeah.
fitness long term.
Yeah.
Like I have never seen a program that really walks you through getting good quality sleep.
Yeah. Ours is
And ours
also
does
cheap.
that.
Ours is cheaper than most,
Right.
I think, for the
Yes.
quality
Yeah.
and
It's
stuff. Like,
100% cheap.
I think the only comparative ones that I've ever seen are Buff Dudes programs, and I
Yeah.
think they're probably still a little bit more than ours. But even then, they're both good. They're both good.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Very
70,
good.
$70 though for the Nearest Complete Guide. That's how much it costs, right? It hasn't changed, I don't think.
Dude, I think so. I
Is
don't.
it-
I
is it more
don't
than that?
remember.
Okay, sorry.
We should know.
I'm
but
90%
it's
sure that
somewhere
it's
around
like
there.
70 USD. If you can afford to play Warhammer, then you can probably
Oh,
afford this.
don't buy Warhammer for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
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 Dude, it's funny how our perception of spending is so different because no Warhammer nerd will go to the store, spend $80 without thinking, a couple
Yeah.
pots of paint, a paintbrush, and a new box of something,
Yeah.
and but they will not spend like something that would change their life forever,
Yeah.
right? And I don't blame them. I never want to spend money,
No, neither do I.
right? But
It's-
it is worth it, and I
it's-
wish I had something like that when I started.
It's really easy to spend money on Warhammer, and it's really hard for me to spend money on like literally anything else. But
Yeah,
that's how, if you want to be into expensive hobbies, that's kind of how it has to be sometimes. You have to,
yeah,
and
absolutely.
if you want to travel, that's just random advice. If you want to do things that make you feel rich, you have to live like you're poor, pretty much in every other area. So
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. Anyway, anything else?
No. Be wise with your grocery shopping. I guess if we're in the Guardsman tier, you can buy a little bit more expensive things like lean ground beef. You can buy some sauces, some condiments. I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Always buy
I
things that are on sale. In my opinion, you should literally never buy
Always.
things that aren't on sale. I never, ever, ever buy things that aren't on sale unless it's like I have to last minute make a specific thing for a group of people. But yeah, get an app that tells you grocery store deals in your city, like Flip.
Oh,
I have
that's a
the
good
Flip
idea.
app.
I don't have
Uh,
that. That's smart. That's smart. I just
I-
go to Aldi. It's our local thing that's super cheap
Yep,
always.
Yep. If you shop at Safeway and you're in Canada, you get scene points for buying things. So
There you
and
go.
then every 1,000
There you
scene points, you get $10 off. So if you only buy things that are on sale and also get scene points, then groceries aren't so bad. As a Canadian,
Honestly.
bro. As a Canada, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you are in US, just go to Aldi. Dude, I literally spend 70% as much as I do in Walmart. And it's as much volume of food.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. I don't know how that works. I think it's because you're not buying all the random stuff because they're limited options, but it's such a good price.
Yeah.
Very good. All right, so that's how you build a Space Marine physique on a Guardsman budget. Hope that helps you guys. For
Again-
more Warhammer and fitness content, check out our Instagram pages at Grimdark Gains, where you can find a link to our Discord, we already mentioned. You can find Eli at Deadlifts for the Dark Gods on Instagram and YouTube, and myself at fit_hammer on Instagram and fithammer on YouTube. Before we go, Eli, do you have something else to say?
Yeah, I just I forgot that we're not actually doing like a Space Marine tier because the whole point is how to
Right.
not have to do the Space Marine tier thing. A Space Marine tier is you're an upper class / upper middle class person and you have all the money you want to spend on all this junk and it doesn't matter anyways.
You have no
You don't need to.
excuses.
You don't
have
even
no-
really need to watch this video. You can just spend a bunch of money. Yeah.
Just skip. Just skip. Yeah. All right. Thank you, and until next time, stay Warhammer strong.
Bye. Love you. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.
See you guys.